Hello, welcome back to our next part of our Rogue Trader playthrough.
Me along mine.
Bit of a recap of what's
We
happened.
both serve him in our own way. So, why do I see such worry in your eyes whenever you look at me, Amic Argenta?
We find our foes by different means. I kill those deemed guilty of heresy by the exalted ecclesiarchy. You kill those identified by vague portents. And I do not know to what extent they can be trusted.
Anyway, as I was saying, welcome back to our next part of our Rogue Trader playthrough. Bit of a recap what happened so far. We are now on the planet Janus. It's the agri world of our domain. It's the first planet we came across out of the three that we've been looking to get to. We lost Idira. She died. Basically the ghost of the late Rogue Trader.
Or do they glorify themselves rather than him?
Turned up because Idira was grieving and she's 11 and wasn't being sensible about it. And so basically Argenta killed her. We made the planet to Janus and then we got ambushed on our welcome party. And then we spoke to the governor and we are looking around trying to find out why there's like a rebellion going on the planet. As we lost it, we conducted a sweep of the area after the attack. All the contestants were arrested or neutralized except for one. He's seen himself inside. He'd already injured 2 wardens. Reach him, but there's no one who's worried. Poison him. I have one question, officer. Why have you not already done it? Going to wait the more for his life. Yeah, that's a fair point. It is inexcusable, your lordship. The barrels of poison were only just delivered, but we're ready to begin now. Who is it? Such of your lordship are more concerned with clearing the area right now than his identity. So what's special about this building? And at the time of the attack, there were no potential hostages. This is not intended to the building for an excited backup crypt for storing refrigerant and freezing equipment. This is obvious. Your ignorance is depressing, servant. Let's see if I can talk to him. You dare question me, so I'm gonna. Can I speak to him?
None shall stand in my way.
So. Let's examine the door. The door looks solid and formidable. Let's try attack. Cool. Hello, what's going on here? What's going on here? Inside is a poorly lit, but you spot the person on the far. It can't be the Rogue Trader. Yes, it is I, the Rogue Trader. Your Lordship have mercy. You are the sovereign of this planet. Only you have the power to save us. Youth is a time of recklessness. I heard that said more than once in the scholar. Drink my nobility tale. But youth is also a time of directness. Let us listen to this young man. Oh, I thought a woman. Save you from what? From Governor Viat, everybody here knows what she's doing to us. We put up with so for a long time, hoping that somebody would intervene and help us, but nobody ever did. She's turned the whole world into a slaughterhouse. People are rounded up like rocks from the settlements, supposedly to go to the palace, and they're never seen again. Her servants pour something over the fields, and people lose their minds. They started hearing voices and seeing evil spirits. You're telling me people are seeing evil spirits? Yes, others are going feral and attacking their loved ones. And then there's the boy lowers his voice. People say that in some settlements, well, they've stopped holding the law together, imperial law and the law. Basic human decency, people are turning into animals. Who is behind the rebels? The Lordship, I beg you don't ask me that, I can't sell. I'm a brethren, it's over for me, but the others, I won't betray them. There'll be no end to the war on this planet until I get a handle on the situation, but to do that I need to meet your leader. Tell me or I'll tear the world apart to get rid of garbage like I'm gonna try and persuade him. As long as you keep your word. Yeah. I've never been in their camp, none of us have. Only the chief saw one person, all from their base. He came a few times bringing right, okay. The surviving rebel claims that their leaders are hiding far away from Bro. Yeah, he's done me a solid. Let's try it. Your Lordship, I honour your bravery. Please allow me to get rid of this rot. This man is under my protection. See to it that he is held safely in custody until his... Can I... No. Okay. So, we saved a life. Saved the life is good. So, now we know where the leaders are. I ain't gonna tell the new one. I'm gonna tell no one, and we are going to meet the rebels. That's the mansion, that's the ship. And it's quite killer's point. The loot needs to be picked up, obviously. The loot takes precedence. Yes, let's do that.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Let's see what he has to say. Greeting your Lordship, Lex Mechanic Avenzalex. How may I serve you? What do you do here in Janus? By the order of this Mechanicus, I have been entrusted with the management of the system. That's fine. Be blessed, tech brother, your diligence and diligence of those like you turns anarchy into order and bestows classification to knowledge. I found this on the body with Deirdre, but can you tell me anything about these specimens? Creeping sea creeweed, a typical plant in the Western Hemisphere. You have studied the possibility of industrial cultivation, but the process was found to be inefficient due to the specific requirements of the soil, which is found in the right composition only in the archipelago of the planets. Yeah, how many? According to the data stored in my commutator, all infrastructure nodes, food harvesting and processing have their own contingent of technomats. Let's see what else he has to say. Tell me about the pathologies and in the flora and fauna. Genetic and chemical pathologies, your lordship, harm the species, mutate, and become aggressive, while plants change their chemical composition and become poisonous. This is happening more and more often, and if no action is taken, the ecosystem of the world will be irreparably disrupted. Changes may be artificial. Has possibly been considered that someone is manipulating the ecosystem to reduce living space? Not at all, Venerable Magos. Our tech comrades from the Magos biologists are humble workers, not warriors. They could not have come up. The mind must be opened. Yeah, it's a fair point. Interesting, it is often what seems to be significant anomalies like these that lead to great trouble. I agree. How is the governor dealing with this? The species I'm currently developing suppressor genes to make plant resistant to pathology, but so far I have not been able to solve the problem. Further exploration of the planet would perhaps speed. Right. Traces of xenotic activity. The initial survey, ruined structures of non-ordinary human were noted. Difference of the planet, but do not have the administrative capacity to study them more detail. For now, I must defer to quest for knowledge. Right. I think that's that. We've learnt some stuff. So I'm just going to speak to
Victory awaits.
this guy. The Elder?
Iliad Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
Yes.
Regrettable news. This creature is not a mutant as the locals assumed, but a representative of the Eldari, one of the myriad enemies of humanity. You should not trust this creature. Do not communicate with it any longer than necessary.
There is no need to mutilate my language, monkey. I speak yours well enough to converse with Elantark without a translator. And since you have discerned my path, I will be direct in my speech.
Okay.
My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
You want to fight and start also you have to fight. Yeah.
Reckless.
Yeah.
Must I remind you, Master Van Calox, that the warrant endows rogue traders with the sacred right to have dealings with Xenos when necessary? That exceptional memory of yours seems to have let you down.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
Do you know who's behind the buildings on this planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
I spoke to the Magus in charge of operations on the planet. He says something's gone wrong with the world. There are spontaneous mutations and attacks. Maybe you have something to say about that.
The Lilithon is expressing her wrath. For centuries, this world has resisted the brutality inflicted upon it by soulless machines and unmindful creatures. But what the machine man told you, that is something else. Something more frightening. The planet is fighting an evil that has taken root in its very cradle.
How did you come to be on Janus?
The world you call Janus was once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you. I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones. Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
Number 6.
This world was pure until your kind sullied it with its presence. The Lilithon does not possess such powers. Another force must be at play. Elantark, everything you have told me stirs doubt and alarm in my soul. I must take time to contemplate. Do not disturb me further.
Okay. So let's explore more of this. And we'll see what else has to be said. See what this guy
I'll
has
lay
to say.
claim to the stars.
Malware cloak. Well, Lordship, one honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Attilus Quint, Prefective of Officio Agricultae. I've preserved the record of our conversation forever. What do you think? Tell me what is happening on Janus. Alas, your lordship, rebellions have caused us too many problems. Recent time rivals are interfering with established processes, interrupting supplies, sabotaging the serfs at work. A few nobles have even been killed. And worst of all, some of the victims occupied part of the treated post. Until the replacements passed their checks to complete all their induction forms and Go through the official appointment procedure and important paperwork is going unassigned. It's a bureaucratic catastrophe. He's got a point. There's more worse things that could happen than missing a fucking signature. Indeed it is. Financial reports, logistics directed, way bills for food shipments without the signature that was suspected, and now deceased head of house Zacharias shipments to settlements in the ages before had been stopped. The heirs are still dealing with the transfer of holdings, and incoming reports tell us that a quarter of the workings in the affected settlement have already died of starvation, while most who is directing rebels? Does anyone know? I'm trained. What's more, the governor's advisors are inclined to think that the instigators of the rebellions are very familiar with the planet's terrain and climate. My ordinates are going through registration records day and night, looking for individuals who have completed military training, but have so far been available to identify the scoundrels. I want to know the details. Where have rebels struck and how? Of course, I would be delighted to furnish you all the information I have. In the last few months, 15 organised attacks and 7 terrorist attacks have been perpetrated. Irrigation equipment has been sabotaged in the agrarian sectors. 3 to 5 transport routes, 7 2, 7, 4, 13, and also I suppose this will tell you much, please. You presses several buttons, his data sheet screen. I'm afraid I shall have quite on your cogitator. That's enough for now. What do you think of Vistence's Viet? Governance of leadership possesses an excellent grasp of all matters and never uses an incorrect form for administration. I do not pry into personal affairs, but information plainly I do. It also fills out paperwork with much finesse. Complete by the person in my view. What do you know about the attack on the estate? Disgraceful incident. Simply disgraceful. I cannot believe these scoundrels would dare to come so close and drag the nobility into this as well. If they penetrated the estate, that means they had help from some worthless servant or worthy other security. However, security is currently questioning the survivors, but the culprit has not been found yet. I must take my leave. Right, so let's hide the completed quests. The hope for knowledge. Privilege and numerous. Also on the planet of Janus, Hunger Hands. Oh yeah, we have a colony, don't we? That one. Yeah, so we're currently doing that. I forgot about that. So let's go.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Alantak, as you once sought my help, now I am seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the final shadows on our path. I have hidden the truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler. I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way, on the condition that you bring me to them. I don't think the rogue trader needs your revelations right now at Xenos. That is even assuming that you are not lying now as well. Unspirited. Better late than never, I suppose. Show the way. Why didn't I say anything? No path was open to me, but now our paths are aligned, and my decision was motivated not by caprice, but by reason, which compels me now to be honest with the person who can fix all of this. Everything you've discovered, everything you've learned from your kind, there are traces of the same calamity. When the pyramid's worlds is in danger, so be it, I will follow you. Let's go, Elantar, and pray the gods that we are not too late. You've been quite useful, you're not really able to do your multiple attacks, so Kibala, you're going for Hendrix, and Evalet will be with us. Right, so I think we'll leave it there for today. Obviously, not last video before, I wanted to start doing short videos, and then I go and do a nearly, well, over just an hour long video. So if you're enjoying this, please do give a thumbs up, like, subscribe. It does help the channel. As I said, my aim for this year is to try and get to 100 subscribers, but you can help me get to that point, it would be greatly appreciated. See you next time. Okay, thanks, bye.